when we're thinking about genes, we think about DNA, right? The stuff that makes us all unique. DNA is made up of these little building blocks called nucleotides, and those are represented in the genetic code as A's, C's, T's, and G's. So when somebody's doing genetic testing, the scientists at the lab, they're looking along your genes and they're looking, do the A's match up? Do the T's match up? Do the C's and G's match up? When they don't match up, like let's say on the typical version of the gene, at this particular position, there's supposed to be a T. What we actually see is that there is a G here as an example. So a missense mutation means that there's a substitution or a letter out of place in the gene. Essentially, a change in the code of the gene changes the function of the gene, changes the collagen protein that's constructed from the gene. And there's a different amino acid or building block of a protein that's now there instead. Another type of mutation or pathogenic variant that we often see is called a nonsense or truncating mutation. That type of mutation usually causes earlier onset of symptoms because it means that the type of mutation in the gene is such that the collagen itself is just not made or is made in such a way that it's not stable and it can't do its job in the body. So those are the two frequent types of mutations that we see. There are other mutation types such as deletions, where an entire gene or part of the gene can just be deleted out as missing. And there are other types of mutations that are out there that are probably a little bit more complicated for the scope of this talk. But certainly it is important to know the type of mutation that you have, or for your medical team to know and understand, because we know from doing research with Alport syndrome patients that mutation type does correlate into being able to give you a more personalized understanding of the disease and what that looks like in your family versus the next family.